Shalom everyone, I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. So if you are returning, welcome back. Sorry about that. And if you are brand new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. Thanks for joining this channel. It gets very intense. We look at a lot of really heavy, intense stuff. So there will be information that comes across this channel that will disturb you. Okay, so we're talking about criminal stuff and moral law. I'm not churchy or religious, but I am spiritual and I love the truth and the harsh truth. And so anyway, but if you stay, you stay. I love Jehovah Elohim. He is my Yeshua, which means salvation in the Hebrew, and that's found in the tarot. And so if you didn't know that, there's a little video down below if you want to take a look and see what his name looks like in the tarot. It's a beautiful name. It's a powerful name. And anyway, but this is kind of who I am in a nutshell. If you stay, then welcome. Please don't take offense. Sometimes I can feel the energy of the spirit and something's being addressed in a very big, powerful, intense way. And that's not towards anyone except for the energy, but it is towards people who are in that energy. And Jehovah is addressing some things. And so you and I have to be willing to look into the mirror. And anyway, none of us are exempt from any kind of correction or truth or anything like that. But anyway, this is kind of what my channel is about. Like I said, if you stay, then you'll just learn me as we go. Welcome. Those of you who are down and out, I send you love and light. I really do. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I just ask right now, Holy Spirit, that you would just go and hold them tight and lift up their head, even in the fight. And I appreciate you, Jehovah, for doing that for all of us. We're living in a world today, people, that's just like, well, I'm going to tell you, you live in the same world as I do. And tough sometimes, tough out there. So I send everyone love and light. All right, let's see what's going on. I love you today, Jehovah. Just thank you that there's none like you in heaven and in earth. Jehovah, rebuke every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy right here, right now. I thank you for Yeshua. I thank you for your salvation. I thank you for your anointing that destroys the yoke of bondage. What do you want to bring out here today? We have the Tower is coming out today. We also have the Emperor. That's big energy. That's great big energy coming out here. We have the DA out here. And if you run that back into itself, it's Dad is here. Something about Dad or the DA or leadership or corporate is here. There's an eyewitness because we know that the Tower is the eye, something that's being seen. This is knowledge. This is a paradigm shift. This is authority. This is war for some people. This is a destruction and oh my God type of energy for us to look at. It's huge energy, people. It really is huge coming out here. So we're getting the Tower and the Emperor. So whatever Jehovah's bringing out today, something's going to be huge, or it already has blown up within some type of knowledge. I am knowledge. I am, and I know something. I know something that I am, and I know something that I'm not, depending on what the Tower is to any given person. In leadership or in your home or with sexual things or where the throne is, right? And this also represents the father figure of the universe, which is Jehovah. And people call him universe. He's the El Shaddai. He's everything. He is Jehovah Jireh. He takes care of us. He's all kinds of names. And but he is truth. And this is about truth setting somebody free as well. Within the Tower. It's big energy, people, for us coming out here. We have the word add here. Okay, well, Jehovah can add and take away. Okay, I'm also hearing that the righteous run into the Tower and they are safe because he's a strong Tower. And his eye is on the proud to knock it down because the Tower represents pride. Okay, we have the High Priestess. So there's secret slander. This word that we know about is secret slander in the Hebrew. So if you are new, I use the Hebraic living language within my readings because it is here. And so we have a bed here. This is also the other woman. It's somebody with the boss or an older person or a father or a grandparent could be here. Sexual things is here. But this word means a secret slanderer. And somebody's whisper. That's crazy and that's nasty behavior in the earth. But apparently something has been secretly slandered and circulated, and now it's like, oh my God, and some type of truth is here about it, because truth is setting somebody free about that energy, or will be today, because we're looking at today's date for the next 24 hours. Somebody's name could be Deb or Debbie, but there's something bad here. Okay, somebody put a bid in on something as well. Something's very much known, possibly on a tower. So if you're a gambler, I'm hearing a gambler, then there's some type of a bid that was here as well. I know this word isn't Abba, but the A is still here, and this is a father, and Abba in the Hebrew represents a father. So we do have a father energy here in this reading. Okay, I wanted to look up a couple of these words the other direction, and one of the words out here is a destruction, and we get that alone just with the tower, but it is here. The Ein and the Emperor together, which is spelled AHD, is a repeat and a witness. It also means see the door. And so somebody has a destruction because there's a paradigm shift and somebody getting fired. There's been some type of secret slander, or something was repeated. Again, something was repeated or circulated. Then some type of a witness is here to some type of an event within some type of a recounting of a testimony that is here. Well, we have the DA here. There's trappings that are also being shown here in this witnessing of something. There's an appointment that apparently was within some type of a group or a company within a specific time of something happening here that's being shown in this this word. One of the other words that's out here is going back to talking about swell. Well, this is pride and ego right here with the tower, but it goes also to a spring. So a spring welling up, or an eruption. Well, obviously, if we're dealing with the sexual things, and this is the other woman for some people, and something was seen within that and repeated, and there was a witness to something that was seen, then something's happened here. Within a situation, there was some type of a request here that Jehovah's bringing out, or a desire within whatever was being requested within whatever this is that's coming out here. We also have somebody who has been separate or alone. Okay, well, I guess somebody was lonely within something. Something took place. Okay, if there's a witness and there's a destruction and there's a paradigm shift and something's bad about something, and see ya, and somebody's all prideful, but now there's some type of a paradigm shift within that energy, or what's known here. Okay, that with what somebody possibly thought was a secret, it wasn't, because there's something very much known here and something's bad here. B-A-D, the word literally is out here. And so we have either a narcissist. For some people, probably this is, because there's pride and ego here. If somebody also possibly gets some type of wish fulfillment, especially if something bad is now over and something's been broken apart, and see ya, because somebody was swelled up within some stupid situation. Let me take some words here, and I will also take some cards on each one of these, but let's take some cards from my homemade deck. So if you are new, I have a big homemade deck here that I will be pulling from. So Jehovah, you just pick through my hands. So there was some type of wickedness here. Obviously, there is some type of wickedness here if somebody's trying to do something. It says that when my enemies and my foes were come upon me to eat up my flesh, or some type of situation within some type of overindulging energy within a destructive secret that's not secret. It says that they stumbled and they fell. Okay, so Jehovah is my light and my salvation. Well, somebody was set free from something that's taken place. So there's a bike and on a subway. How many videos do I have on this channel that when this Emperor comes out, something happens, probably secretly, on some type of a trip? And somebody possibly didn't think that it was known about, but it was, because this is a tower. This is internet stuff, and people texting, and making arrangements, and traveling, and because this will go back to aviation and stuff like that. Something is known about some type of situation. A bike can be a child energy as well. We have a father here, but on subway is here, and somebody lives somewhere where subways are, or something like, whatever that is. It keeps coming out on this Emperor, and it's very prevalent to something. It really is. Somebody says, I pray for you all the time, and may Jehovah bring salvation, or Yeshua, and somebody obviously is going to get bye-bye now type of energy in a paradigm shift, or it's already happened. Somebody is here that just likes to start crap, and somebody secretly slandered somebody and all of that, and that ain't right, and somebody fell into their own trap, or is fixing to, because Jehovah like to tell us something before it happens. Somebody just had a paradigm shift within something really huge here. So there's gold energy here. Well, the Emperor would be somebody who has something. We also have a patriarch of a family here with the bet. Okay, so we have the B and the D and the A, like I said. Person, place, or thing, first one, last name. There's been sorcery here. Well, sorcery, this I'll go back to witchcraft and sorcery, or the practice of idolatry is here on this card. But sorcery in the Greek also take you back to a medication. Okay, so somebody was just high on their medication as well, and has done something, and they, that kind of practice, and popping pills and stuff like that, something's happened. Somebody just kind of in their head, because the head, the brain, the eyes are here, then there's overindulging type of energy here than there is. Or somebody really is in some type of a witchcraft, and we do know that for a fact, because when we did the cardinal-fixed-mutable sign reading, we had a witch who performed spells on people, and that literally came out the other day after I did those readings. So Jehovah is bringing out something here. Jehovah says to let go now. Well, if you don't today, in the next 24 hours, somebody's getting a word here. Somebody getting some type of a word. Or if they didn't, it's already happened. Now they're standing in their rubble, because something's known here that was secret, but it wasn't really secret, because there's an eye here that's seen something. It was Jehovah's eyes, because everything's naked and open before him. Okay, so again, it says, my soul follows hard after thee. Well, we have somebody here praying and understanding something and knowing something about something that somebody else knew and slandered and was secret about, but wasn't. And somebody took some type of transportation somewhere and overindulged. It's not, it's known. Somebody here is upright somewhere. And so my soul follows hard after thee, and thy right hand upholds me. But those that seek my soul to destroy it shall go down to the lower parts of the earth. So somebody fixing to get real hard from the great one. Real hard from the great one. So there's a landlord and a rental property here as well. And a runner and a park is here. Okay, well, whatever that means for you. So this is a landlord for somebody, and somebody did something on property, then I guess it did, because there's sexual stuff here. And somebody, if they tried to seek somebody else's life on that property with that person or something like that, some type of destruction is here. Somebody knows about something, and somebody's not going to let go. Well, there's going to be some type of real big hit today, people. Really, it's let Jehovah speak on, because Jehovah Elohim does not lie to us. We want this to happen, even though there might be a destruction. We want something to be broken free, and that the wicked will fall into their traps. Why wouldn't we? Either somebody going to be set free and stop the crap, or they're going to go down to the lower parts of the earth, and that will be just that. We have Aries, Aquarius, and Virgo and Pisces is out here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs is what I feel like saying. I normally don't say that. We have the ship. So this is traveling. So if it's on a subway, or somebody even just got on a little bike or a motorcycle or something like that, went somewhere secret, it wasn't secret. Okay? Did something. This is something. This could be a foreigner for some people. For people, foreign places. I'd take back to the 9th house would be Sagittarius. But this is some type of holiday. Something happened on a holiday, then I guess it did. Okay, whatever that is. That's a travel card. That is also, again, it's transportation. So, and we got a subway out here. And a bike. What else, Jehovah, is going to be known about this today? Thank you for exposing this kind of stuff. Give me just a second. So the stars are here, and this is very big knowledge about something, or this is somebody in the public eye. All right, let's go back to technology and things like that. So this is also your intuition about something. This is high intuition here. Somebody has some high intuition about the boss, or about a landlord, or about some type of sexual thing, or a mistress, or some type of overindulging a sorceress of something that's here. Something very much known. This also can go back to healing something as well. But there is very big knowledge about some type of a trip, or some type of transportation situation, or some type of a secret slandering that went around that for whatever and why ever it even existed in the first freaking place. So there's the snake. Well, because this is a hoe in the deck, okay? And if somebody spread their legs and do whatever to get whatever they want for whatever reason, why that was there in the first place, okay? Male or female, really doesn't matter. There's both parties showing up here. All right, so something will be known about this treacherous energy with this snake. Snake talk out both sides of his freaking mouth, and somebody's is going to have a disaster if they hadn't already. Something's known about it, and some people are trying to figure something out if this has already happened. Now what type of energy? We have the letter Q, which would be in the Hebrew, the sun. Governmental things would be here, because he's got the emperor's holding a scroll of the law in his hands. So somebody who would be very much known, or at least in your world, or that's you, known in your family, some type of situation, however this is playing out for you. There's also a wish fulfillment for somebody, especially if they're breaking free from some stupid snake here. Because there's been a blockage in a mountain in the way, and an enemy, or something did happen, possibly in some type of a way, and somebody took a trip somewhere, maybe even took a train, or however they got there. If that's nothing else but just bringing out the transportation, because it is here. There is something here. Or you live in the mountains, or maybe is it West Virginia? I'm not sure. That energy came out the other day. Something's happened here. And there's a destruction is known about, and there's a paradigm shift. Okay? So people need to keep their eyes out for some things, because something very much going to be known. If this is a star, then this is a star. Or something's fallen within it. Back and forth, secret exchanging. Somebody needs some type of strength. We have the chutes and the ladders here. This also could be, for me, an FBI type of card, secret exchanging, back and forth, some information, but there's been some type of lie and destruction here because somebody was a secret slanderer somewhere. This will come out for today. I'll be back to do another one later. Shalom.